All right. Robert starting in second position today. Two pliés, one and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven and eight. Parallel stretch into your first demi and stretch and the demi and stretch. One more demi. Open your arm. Grand in the six and the seven and eight. Port de bras forward. Back to your second. Two grand pliés, three and the four, five and the six and the seven and eight. To the bar and the way this time. Into your fifth. Three demis and two, three and the four. Really feel that nice shape in your arm. Five and the six and the open. One grand and the two and the three and the four. Up and over back. Roll through in your fifth. And that's it. And here we go. And relax when you are ready. And here we go. To the other side, please. And sure you open your elbows. And relax when you are ready. All right. Let's go one and the toes and the toes and the toes. Heel down, brush in, one tendu and close and the 1, 2 and the 3 and the 4. Heel down and close, one tendu, plie and the back. Your toes and the toes and the toes. Heel down and close and the tendu, plie. Inside front 2 and the 3 and the 4. Outside side 2 and the 3 and the 4. Back your toes, your toes, your toes. Heel brush in, one tendu, close, demi-plie. Ditto to the side, ditto to the front. Always as said last tendu, let's have a port de bras. Or a swoopy port de bras from the side. Or a port de bras up. Inside back, toes twice, outside side. Let's walk through it. First position. And that is it.
Did you do the port bras with all of these, or are they second?
It's just for the last tendu after you're brushing flat.
Okay.
And here we go. Your toes and 2. Here, brush it in now with your port de bras tendu out, demi-plie, and 1. First, port de bras and 1. Arm in arabesque this time. Arabesque and close. Inside front. Arm to arabesque and 3 and 4. Thank you, Gregg, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and allongé through and 1. Arm goes up this time, but with your tendu. Don't let yourself be corrupted, Jane. And close and back and 2. And we are rolling through in first. And relax when you're ready. Yeah, Jane, don't let yourself be corrupted. Greg, the arm goes with your very last tendu after you brush in and flat, either to third, through first, or to arabesque. Is that making sense?
Just for the third one.
Just for the last tendu in each set. So after heel down, brush into first, now take your arm with that last tendu, either to third, through first for à la seconde, or in arabesque when you go to the back. Making sense?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And Jane, don't let yourself be corrupted if Greg does something else. You did exactly the right thing. Okay. Here we go. And take your arm all the way up to third, and close, and 1, and 2, and 3. Now your arm goes through first. now your arm goes to arabesque. Thank you. And one. That's right. And one. Now let's see if you can do the last one correctly as well. And 4, and 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And 8. One. And relax when you're ready. All right. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Change 7 and 8. 1 and back and 1 and back. 1 and back and back and the side and the back and the side and the back and the side. Back and the side and the side and the back and the first and the 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Soutenu other side. Front and the side. Front and the side. Front and the side. Side and the front. Side and the back, side and the back, side and the back, back and the side, back and the side, back and the side, back and the side, again side and the back. That's just the way it goes. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, soutenu, other side. So it does not reverse. Making sense? You always switch to the inside with the same tone you did last on the outside.
Okay. So the first one is side and the front on the
Yes,
inside.
correct.
Okay.
And the second one is back and the side, just because that is how it rolls. The third one is side and the back. Okay, here we go. Minding your half points and all of that fun stuff. And really coordinate your fingertips with your toes. 1 and 2. And change your head as well. And I would have the head a little stronger to the side in the arabesque. And 1. Inside back. variation and the theme. Front and the side and the front and the side and the front and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side. Back and the side, back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side and the side and the front. Back and the side and the side and the back and the front and the side. Back and the side. Roll through your second. Heels down and close. Back and the side, back and the side, back and the side. Side and the back. That is what we just did. Front and the side and the front and the side, front and the side and the side and the front, cut it in half. Back and the side and the side and the back, front and the side and the side and the front. 4 encore and 3 and 4. Roll through your feet in second and stay right there. Front side, front side, front side change. Side and front. Same pattern we just had.
Uh-oh.
The last one always changes on the outside. Front and the side, front and the side, front side change. Go side and the front without changing on the inside. No, reverse that. Back and the side, back and the side, back side change. Side and the back.
Okay.
Same thing. Same thing, just with a single. Front side change, inside side, inside front. Back side change, inside back. 4 encore and 3 and 4. Roll through your feet in second. Then we reverse the whole thing. Little Monday puzzle here. Where are we getting stuck? Are you good, Gregg?
Well, if it's doing back and side, back, side, back, side.
Last one changes inside and back without changing. Yes. Now you do the same thing once again, but just with one front, one side. So then front, side change, side and front. Yep, the same thing from the back.
Side,
Side and back.
back.
4 encore. Roll through in second. No, don't close the last one. Yep.
And
Then
then it reverses.
Then it reverses exactly. It is simpler than it appears. Jane, are you okay?
I think so.
Okay, good. Here we go. And don't look into that window over there. And fifth. 2. Nice tight fifth. That's it. Make sure you use your head. And roll through in your second and stay. Arms in second would be good. Feeling your little fingers. And relax when you are ready. All right, here we go to the other side. And and relax when you're ready. Side and the front and the side and the side and the front and the side and the front and the side, balançoire and the 7 and 8 and the side and the back and the side and the back and the side, balançoire and the 7 and 8. Front and the side and the front and the side and the front and the side, balançoire and the back, back and the front and the back and the front and the back and the front and the back and the close. Side and the back and the side and the back and the side and the back and the balançoire, close and the side and the front and the side and the front side, change 3 balançoires and the close. Back and the side and the back and the side, just to throw you off your game. Back and the side, back, front, back and the close, balançoire, 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, just stay. So careful, we are starting to the side this time. Side and the front, side and the front, side, inside balançoires. Close 5th, front, so you can reverse that. Side and the back and the side and the back, side, side, change balançoires on the inside. Now go front and the side. And the front and the side. One more time, front and the side, change 3 balançoires inside. Balançoires from the back, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, close 8. Reverse, start to the side.
Is it 3 or 2, the fronts and the sides?
Front and the side, it's like, as we just did, it's 6 altogether. Front and the side and the front and the side, front, side, change 1, 2, 3. So that is okay. Now you have your balançoires.
Okay.
Yeah, you have that set only once before your balançoires and before you reverse it. And then you start to the side again, side and the back, side and the back. There are only 5 because we are starting to the side. Change your 3 balançoires to change 5th. Okay. Side and the front, 1 final side, 3 balançoires. Then you go back and the side and the back and the side, back and the side, syncopated triple balançoire, close 5th, 7 balançoires on the outside. Feel yourself 45 degrees to the front. Yes, Jane, I see doubt.
I'm not sure. Okay. After the side, front, inside balançoire, side, back, side, then it's front, side, front, change.
Front, side.
Yeah,
3 more balançoires there, just a little bit quicker. And then outside 7.
The third one and second changes. Right?
Yes, correct. Absolutely, as we just did. And then you have your 7 balançoires on the outside. Starting from the back, you're absolutely correct. How's Gregg? Here we go with some new neurological pathways.
Maybe I'm hearing the music wrong, but isn't it side, front, and then side to the back, front, bump, 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 or is it 3 and then a really fast?
No, it's 5 of them. You're absolutely correct. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8.
Okay, all right. That's where I was.
It's only the last set after you start to the front or to the back that the balançoire is syncopated because you have 1 more dégagé to the side.
Right. Okay.
So it's a little play with rhythm. Okay, and here we go. And of course we have our arms, as we just did. Here we go. And side, and front, front, back, close, and side, back. front, side, front, side, front, side, balance well. 1, 2, 3, and balance well. Feel the floor. What happened to our balance was there, Jane? 1, 2, side, back, side change, calm balance was. And 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, balance was. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. And relax when you are ready. Yes, Jane.
I can't see Greg. I have to move this a little bit.
I think you shouldn't. You should get used to living without seeing Greg, because more often than not, you're doing it right, and then he corrupts you into doing some Portland version. It was a nice camber there, so I'm trying to see him. All right. And make sure you accent your fifths, not anything else, and also try to accent your firsts when you take your balance bars, even though they are relatively slow. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Fifth, fifth. And really move these fingertips in concert with your toes. 1, 1. There we go. Close fifth one. And relax when you're ready. Okay. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2. Let's have that with the arms this time. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So Jane gets the arms as well. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7. Passe flat. Close your fifth. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Passe releve. Just stay right there. We'll take the left afterward. And I'm sorry, it's only 7 encore in the end, and your passe comes from 5th position front. I just did that wrong. 8 to first, close 5th back, 8 balance wise. You're in 5th position. You're balanced by finishing front. Encore front twice. From the front, number 7 closes 5th back. Passe flat in from the back. Close your 5th. Reverse 8 dégagés. Close 5th front, balance wise. All the way to the back. Encore from the back. Twice, but only 7 close 5th front for your passe balance. And that is it.
There's only one series of in first. The rest are in 5th, right?
First, not necessarily, because balance bars are in first too.
Oh well,
First,
I
first.
just mean the dégagés.
Yes, correct. Dégagés are in 5th. 8 to first.
Right.
8 balance bars through first. 7 encore in 5th. Passe flat.
Okay.
The first passes in back.
Yes, correct, and it's in flat. And your accents are in, your accents are down, so to speak, in the balance bars. Then they're in again for 7 dégagés. And then you have your passing. Okay, here we go. And open. Close back, balance, rise and two. Encore. From the front. Passé and flat. Close and 8. Balance, rise. 8. Close. There we go. And just stay. Feel your shoulders. Don't rush letting go of the bar. And there, hit the wrong button. And close. That's it. Right. Even a little bit more careful there. Yeah. Okay. Don't push yourself off the bar when you let go of the bar. Yeah, correct. The only secret is complete your 8 balance rise. Then you will close in the correct drift position for your encores.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 8 of them, not 7. Okay, here we go. Yes, arms would be exchange. That's it. That's it. Fingers hits nice and quick. Treated as support the breath through first to third, preferably. There we go. And finish. Okay. Let's have a circular pour de bras 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Your 8 ronde de jambes and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Plié and coupé and plié and coupé and plié and balance or plié. Now up to your passé. Temps lié, close. Circular pour de bras 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 8 ronde de jambes and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Plié, coupé and the plié, coupé, plié and balance. Back to plié, to coupé, to passé, relevé. Temps lié is forward and back. We're ready to stretch again. Yeah, so that last bit is 45 plié to coupé, same to the side, to the back. Then balance was 3. Last one goes back to plié for 1 more coupé, passé up to your balance. And temps lié is back and forward before you close. Okay, and here we go. Remember your corners and walls in your circular pour de bras. From the bar. And release. to the front and now balance back through and through and plie back to your coupe, to your passe. Push down. And stretch. Yeah, Greg, careful not to lose your balance, your sequence there in the end, in the reverse.
Oh yeah, it was gone.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Left side, please, and really feel the floor in these arms. Feel your front and the side and the front and side and back and the back and the side and the back and side and front, double side, double front, double side, double back, double side, flick flack, open, close. Back and the side and the back and side and front, front and the side and the front and side and back, double side, double back, double side, double front, 2 double side, flick flack, on the arm, close fifth, zutun. Front side, back, back side, front, double side, double front, double side, double back, double side to plié, immediately into flick flack on the oar, open to plié, close fifth, reverse and left. So it's two slower, 3 quicker. Then double stay at tempo. Are we good? Careful preemptive note not to drop your elbows into your flick flux. Are we good on the sequence? Front side, back side, front, double front, double side, double back, double side, flick flack. So you're gearing yourself up for that flick flack in the end. Here we go. Make sure you strike down, not out. And front, side, back. 1. Doubles. 2 double side. Flick flack. And 1. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 1. Doubles. That's it. Fasten your seatbelt. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Accepting for these elbows, Jane, when your future self is watching your present self. And it's just, now it's an unnecessary defense reaction. You don't need it any longer. Okay. What can I say? Fondue to the front and fondue to the side. Pour the bras to the bar. Développé front and the 3 and the 4 to passé. Tiny lié back and fondue to the back and fondue to the side. Away from the bar. Développé arabesque passé. Relevé. Tiny lié front. Act 2, fondue to the front, fondue to the side, fondue to the back, tiny balance, fondue to the back, fondue to the side, fondue to the front, tiny balance. Développé à la seconde, 2 and 3 and 4, pour le bras forward, temps lié up and over back, pas de bruit, soutenu. Other side, fondue to the front, fondue to the side, pour le bras to the bar, développé front to passé relevé, temps lié back, close fifth, reverse that, fondue to the back, fondue to the side, pour le bras away from the bar, passé, développé arabesque, to passé step through temps lié forward. Act 2, fondue front, side, back, tiny balance. Back, side, front, tiny balance, close fifth. Développé à la seconde. Inside forward port de bras. Up and over, turn the back. Pas de bruit. Soutenu. Done.
How does it start?
Fondu front, fondu side. Port de bras to the bar. Développé forward. Passé relevé, turn the back.
Okay.
Then you reverse that sequence. Fondu back, fondu side, port de bras away from the bar with plié, développé arabesque, to passé relevé, tendre forward and close. That concludes Act 1 of our swan lake. Then we have fondu encore to the back, tiny balance, arabesque 45 degrees. Reverse that back in the side and the front, tiny balance 4, close fifth front, développé à la seconde from there. Inside, port de bras forward with plié, tendre up and over back. Pas de bruit and soutenu.
Okay.
And here we go. I'll try to keep track of things. Fondu, one nice and smooth. Right below your knee, fondu side. Pull right to the bar, 5. Close your fifth. Develop your front, 1. Into your passé relevé, tiny balance. Only back. Reverse that and to the side, away from the bar quarter. Close fifth back. Develop your arabesque, nice and tall. Open your chest, low shoulders, easy neck. Passé relevé. Tendre forward. Act 2, 3 fondus encore. Stay balanced, arabesque to the back. Feel yourself. Reverse it from right there, fondu back. Tiny balance to close in fifth. Develop the arabesque column. Forward, inside with plié. There's time to come up before you tendre, up and over back. Pas de bruit and soutenu. Give yourself a nice demi-plie. 7. Don't forget to breathe. Part of your développé. Feel your counter shoulder in the arabesque. Passing, push down. To go forward. Make sure you don't pop your heel in these releves. Control. Feel yourself all the way through your fingernails and toenails. Développé à la seconde. Port de bras inside. Port de bras inside forward. And finish. Okay. Strangely enough, still kind of in the same pattern. 1 to the front. It helps to hit the right button. 1 to the front and the 1 to the side and the cloche and the cloche and the cloche and the inside and 1 to the back and the 1 to the side, cloche and the cloche and the cloche and the inside cloches on the outside and 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, 1 more to the front, 1 more to the back, 1 more to the side, demi-plie and soutenu 1. 1 front, 1 side, cloches on the inside. 1 back, 1 side, cloches on the inside, cloches on the outside. 1 front, 1 back, 1 side, plié, parterre, plié, soutenu to the other side. So make sure you're not too close to your bar so you don't destroy either yourself or your furniture. Are we good? Front side, inside cloches, back side, inside cloches, outside cloches for 8. 1 more grand battement front, 1 back, 1 side. Plié, parterre, and soutenu. Okay, here we go. Push into the floor and. Oh. Careful, easy the shoulders inside, front, back, back, and inside back. Cloches, 1, 2. 1 more to the front, 1 more to the back, 1 to the side, demi-plié, parterre, sous other side, and the 1. Tight fit, push down into the floor, try not to, cloches, close, 1 back, 1 side, cloches, easy shoulders, 1, cloches, let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the plie and the coupe and the plie and the passe and the close and the back and the 2, 3 and the 4 and the coupe and the plie and the passe and the close. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, coupe and the plie and the passe and the chasse and the tenlie, close fifth. Coupe to effacer, brush through, tenlie, closed. We did something similar last week when I came to the ending. Fifth and the 2 and the 3 and the plie, coupe, plie, passe, releve. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. If you wanted to take that coupe to releve, you could. Coupe, plie, the other passe. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, coupe, plie, passe, and the forward. Back and the plie, back foot comes to the front. Chasse forward. Brush through, tenlie, close. Yeah, 4 tendu, same foot does the coupe plie, the other foot goes to passe releve, close fifth.
Okay.
The same thing to the back, the same thing to the side. Passe is a little on-the-long rotation to the other corner. It's the same leg that does the tendus, that does the coupes, and the other leg that does the passe.
Oh.
You're taking over my dyslexia, I like it. Chasse forward, brush it through. Oh no, I'm sorry, my bad. Close fifth. Back foot goes on the or pirouette to open effacer front. Brush it through tenlie. Close. So we have to start a little bit further back so you don't smack into your walls. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Same leg. Changes to en face. Same leg, coupe, passe changes to the corner. And the forward, close your fifth. On the or back foot. Step forward. Brush through, tenlie, and finish. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Please don't cheat your tendus. Toes into the floor and open. Fingertips. That's it. No elbows, just fingertips. And fingertips. Changing that passe to en face this time. Now your arms go up. Forward close, back foot comes to the front with the turn. Now you can chasse forward, brush through, and tenlie and close. That's it, right, Jane? Yeah, careful that that back foot comes to the front in the under or turn. Then you know what your body needs to do. Let's agree coupe arms in first, passe arms in third.
Okay.
All the way through. How about this time around? Coupe releve, passe is a pirouette en dehors. Coupe releve, passe is a pirouette en dedans. When you go to the side, coupe is a relevé. Passé is en dedans, to chassé forward, close fifth. The rest stays the same. Brush through before you tablier forward. That's it, right, Jane? And then tablier forward, close back. Is that making sense?
Okay.
So careful with that second passé en dedans. It's not the way you want to go. Just saying when you're coming from the back.
Right.
Because it's your front foot, not your back foot, which obliges you to really push that heel forward. Okay. And to land it en face, remember that too. Okay. Ready, here we go. Fifth. Yes, we define that fifth. Coupe. Find your fifth. Try not to fall out of it. And remember that should have landed on face. Forward and close. En dedans, and one, but landed en face, not to the corner. Better. Okay. Not bad for Monday. Despite everything else. Okay. Okay. Let's have a Monday version of our Saturday adagio. What do you say? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and immediately into our second port de bras. Développé, effacé, demi, plié, relevé, tombé, pas de bruit. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4 and back and 6 and 7 and 8. Enfin, no, let's have développé, plié, croisé, relevé. Oh. Let me think. Tombé, pas de bruit, back. This way we are staying kind of in this, space. We are going forward and 2 and 3, close your fifth. And yes, I snuck a look at YouTube. And yes, the fifth port de bras goes upstage. I was wrong when we talked. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Développé, écarté, front. 2 and 3 and plié, passé, tablier. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Make sure you make that nice switch happen. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Close fifth, coupe, attitude, or relevé, tablier, plié, attitude, plié in arabesque today. Close fifth. And then we are ready for the other side. So sequentially, first port de bras, immediately followed by your second port de bras. Développé goes demi-plié, effacé, relevé, tombé, pas de bruit. We have 8 counts for that. Third port de bras is at 8 counter. Therefore, already have your développé, croisé, plié, relevé, heel forward, tombé back. Pas de bruit, cheat yourself back into your space. Fourth port de bras, change and twist, followed by your fifth port de bras immediately. 6, 7 and 8. Développé écarté front. Plié, passé, templier back. And forward. 6 port de bras. Step back. All the way around. Plié, attitude, relevé. Templier, fourth. Attitude 3/4 or more to arabesque. Close your fifth. Then we'll stop before we take the other side. Any questions? Or are we good to just mark this?
Well, let's mark it and see.
Okay. We find a nice tune. I guess that works. There's time. Forward and back. Heel forward. Tumble back. Chasse. Écarté front. Quick, do you need to see a dentist or is this a comment on? Are we good? So you have 2 port de bras, 1 développé front, fairly slow, relevé, tombé, pas de bourrée. Then you have the 3rd port de bras, which takes twice as long, développé, croisé, arabesque, plié, relevé, heel forward, tombé back, and pas de bourrée. You can make it actually a little tombé forward and pas de bourrée to get yourself back to the middle of your space. Come to think of it. That's right, correct. That makes it a little cleaner. Now you have chassé forward, switch your arm 4th port de bras into your 5th port de bras. Développé, écarté front. So our sequence is front, back, side. Plié, passé en face, tendre back and forward. And there's plenty of time to feel yourself. From their 6th port de bras, all the way down one line from your fingers to your toes, step onto a straight leg, twist, then port de bras. Tendre forward, close 5th. Coupé, plié, attitude. Right, make sure your heel comes forward. Relevé, tendre back. It's a tendre back from there. Attitude, tendre back. That's right. Now from there, prepare FSA. 3/4 of a turn. Or more if you like, to arabesque, nice and controlled. So 3/4 would be a good idea. Tendu, close 5th. Are we good to give this a try? let me change my mind on the tune. This might be a little tiny bit quicker. Okay, here we go. Try to maintain these super tight functional fifth positions throughout your port de bras if you're in them. Make sure you move your arms from your fingertips, not from your elbows or your wrists. And 1 and 2. Feel your shoulders and hips. Développé. Oh, sorry, second port de bras. And 6. Hold on. Let's start this over. There's the second port de bras before you développé.
Oh, okay.
Yes, remember we have 2 combined when they only take 4 counts. That's it, right? Okay, here we go one more time. Sorry, my bad. So straight into your second port de bras. Upstage allongé through first. No, upstage allongé. Upstage arm goes to allongé. Upstage arm goes to allongé front. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is your upstage arm that goes, not your downstage arm. Oh, downstage arm. Duh, I'm getting totally dyslexic.
I thought I was going nuts.
What can I say? We'll blame it.
All right.
We'll blame it on Zoom. Okay, here we go. And we'll blame it on Monday. And 7. Here we go. Really be very much aware of these different positions throughout these port de bras. And 7. Your downstage arm to up allongé. Through first. And open it. Développé. Take your time. Change to effacé through en face. Soft demi-plie. There's time, Jane. Don't rush it. Controlled releve. Tombé. Pas de bourrée. Demi-plie. Forward and back. That is our third port de bras. And pick yourself up with your first position to come back up. Open your chest. Up and over back. Even shoulders. Try not to twist. Open your arms. Développé croisé arabesque into demi-plie. Releve heel forward. Balance tombé. And slight tombé forward paddle. Demi-plie. Here we go. Chassé forward. Change arm and twist. Fourth port de bras. Close fifth. Change fifth port de bras. Forward and around. In fifth. Hold onto that fifth. Low shoulders throughout. Développé écarté front. Demi-plié passé en face. Temps lié back. Temps lié forward and close. Chassé forward. 6 port de bras. Step onto a straight back leg. Forward again. Coupé attitude. En face, heel forward, feel your chest. Control releve to temps lié back. That's it. Good. Hold on to your arms. Prepare. Toes. Plié arabesque. Don't throw your arms away, Jane. And finish. No, but yeah, Jane, anytime, especially when you come out of a releve, your arms never go down when your heel goes down. Because otherwise gravity is just going to get us. So your arms always need to resist the downward motion before they can change position to wherever else they go next. Yeah, so try to hold onto your position all the way until you're done going down. And then we are all good. All right. Are we good for the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we somewhat recovered? When we plie into some positions, like, into that effacé front before your relevé tombe, really try to feel the relaxing of your muscles before you go into your next relevé. And that happens to the front, to the back, and to the side, just in a different way. Okay. Here we go. Left foot is in front. And you should be able to touch your walls and your ceiling by the time this combo is over. And now. You are up, down, stage arm. Feel the diagonal. You're first. Feel your shoulders nice and strong. Feel your coupe. Feel your passé. Through en face to effacé. Demi-plié, feel it. Controlled relevé. Tombe. Yes, there we go, Jane. Pas de bruit. And forward. Hold on to that fifth. Keep your shoulders low. Put the breath forward and back. Up and over back. Open your chest. Arabesque to plie. Feel your fingertips, feel your shoulders. Heel forward, relevé, tombe back. Careful with your couch, Jim. Tombe forward, pas de bruit. Now chassé forward. And up, change and twist. Close. Around. 6 and 7. Fifth port de bras. Now develop your écarté front. Demi-plié, passé en face. Don't rush. Tend les yes. And forward. Close your fifth. Chassé forward. 6 port de bras. One more time, you get forward. Plie, coupe, heel forward, attitude effacé. Controlled relevé. That's it, two tombe, that's it. But hold on to it, Jane. Don't let go of it. The same with your turn. Hold on to it all the way to the end. Hold on to it, hold on to it. All right. We'll see this again tomorrow, no worries. Are your arms killing you, Jane?
No, I'm just mad.
Okay, so it's not that ORT thing. It would be nice if it were. It would be nice if it were, okay. Right, and even there, Gregg, you can hold back in your arms just a little tiny bit so they keep pulling up as you're plieing. Yeah, right. And let's remember that beautiful thing the French contributed to our technique, the reverse roll through when you land. So your knee slightly anticipates, so your heel still has a chance to travel forward into your plie. Right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. We have a whole week.
Good.
First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. Let's have these arms. Changement 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 to your 4th, 1 to your 2nd. 1 to your fourth, 1 to your second, glissade, glissade, sisson, glissade to change. I don't know, but more to throw into this combination. And we are ready for the other side, just for the sake of time. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 8 changements and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Échappé fourth and second and fourth and second. Glissade, assemblée. This is my special gift for Jane. Sisson, glissade to change. I don't think there's time for the susu. So that happens straight out of your glissade assembly. So it's 3 combinations in one. 8 to first, 8 changements. Échappé fourth, second, fourth, and second. 2 glissade assemblées. Yes, and I think there is time for a susu. Susu, plié, sisson, glissade. And that gets the left foot in front, and we do not have to go on with the other side because it's already half a variation. Yes, Jane.
Is a sisson just like other things where it can change or not?
Yes, it could. But most of the time, sideways sissons change.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's not necessarily a rule. I mean, that just depends on, like, temps de cuisses don't change, and they are a form of a sisson. So it's, you know, it's up to the whim of whoever is torturing you at the moment.
Okay.
Are we good to mark this, just for the tempo?
Yeah.
We'll keep it nice and light.
Okay.
Trust your toes, try to gather energy from the floor rather than losing it to the floor. Let's remember these reverse roll-throughs happen also when we are landing out of jumps that we just talked about. Okay, here we go. And over. Toes, toes, toes. Fifth. Toes. Sure, I'll take it. Little stamina challenge. Fourth and fifth and second. Glissade. Glissade should have changed. Jane, sisson. Right, right. Is that right? Yes, correct. Almost. Good stamina there. Yes, but remember you're pushing yourself from your back foot toward your front foot in your sisson. Traveling. That is also a golden rule. You're going toward your front foot. That means you're traveling toward your right foot. And you're closing your left foot in front. So you're always traveling toward your front foot in your, well, most of the time. In your sisson fermé. Plié, yes, correct. And immediately, as soon as you land, get the glissade out there. Right. I think we have 1 minute to just reinforce that. So let's have susu, plié, sisson, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, susu, plié, sisson, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. So this time your glissade doesn't change. Sous plié, six-on change, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Sous plié, six-on, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. That's all it is. Okay. Jane, one thing that helps, I think we talked about this in our, when we worked on temps de crise. It helps sometimes to tilt slightly toward your right ear. This way your body knows which way it needs to go. Out of the seesaw. Or toward your left ear when your left foot is in front. This way it's a little bit easier to already anticipate which way your seesaw is traveling sideways. And it sometimes can even look kind of cute. All right. Here, let's mark it once. Sous plié, six-on, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Okay. Don't be anxious in your hips to jump up. Let your toes do all the work, not your hips. Really important. And here we go. That's it. But don't stop in between. And relax, relax, relax. Just arms to the side is totally fine, Jane. You don't have to struggle with one arm in first.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
Yes.
It feels more natural, I guess. Maybe I could do it better if I.
Well, ultimately, it's both legs opening at the same time and closing at the same time that will make it work. All right. However, today I'm afraid we are out of time. But there is always tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I
You
will
too.
see you tomorrow. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.